Subscribe now.
Us men are dogs.
Yep.
We're very similar to dogs in how we interact with people. And
I didn't see. I thought you weren't being completely literal, but now I understand that you are. Sorry.
I am being completely literal. The really interesting thing is if you had to see two dogs that were playing with each other, they would actually approach each other from the side.
Okay.
And that's because dogs will typically anticipate attack from the front. So if you had to look at two dogs that are about to attack each other, they would actually face each other square on, and that's the way that they would sort of show aggression, and that would be in the sort of attacking phase. So men and women are actually very different in this regard. So guys, we anticipate danger and attack from the front of us. Women anticipate from the rear.
Oh, okay.
So what's really, really interesting, if you had to look at two men who are chatting to each other,
Yeah.
typically guys will stand at a 45-degree angle to each other.
Huh.
Remember that we always have to look at things in context as well.
Man,
So
this is so funny that because I think you're exactly right, but I've never thought of it before. So we look at each other, and if we're head on, it means that we're aggressive.
we could come
be.
across as aggressive.
And if we're at 45 degrees, that's our most comfortable conversational position with another man.
That is our natural standing position. Now, women, on the other hand, are different. Now, women, if you looked at two ladies chatting to each other, typically they'll stand square on.
Yeah.
Ladies, if you meet a guy
Oh.
and you stand square on,
Yeah.
and also obviously this is heightened depending on the space between you,
Right.
that could be misinterpreted by guys as an attraction signal. So this is often why ladies always say, oh, I was just being friendly with him and he thought that I was flirting with him. I mean, how many times do we hear that?
Well, all
So-
the time, because we are always trying to get action.
So ladies must be careful of that when it comes to interacting with guys.
All right. What angle do you stand at when you're talking to someone? And women like it head on if it's another woman. And if you're a guy, you've got to approach women first, head on, and then slowly move to the side. If you approach them from the side, they're going to think you're untrustworthy. Huh. See?
Yeah.
This is good stuff to know.
Yeah.
Hey,
No,
Mubs,
but
when you think about danger, it approaches you from the rear, right?
It comes from the rear for all women, Gareth.
I wonder if that's an evolutionary instinctive thing.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of these things are, based on evolution, as well as if you look at people, hunter-gatherers.
I can imagine women in the cave, and they they back into the cave, and then something comes from behind. Whereas with men, they're going out to hunt, and the things come at them from the front. I wonder what it is. That's very, very interesting.
What will happen if I insist on breaking the 45-degree rule? Well, I decided to strike up some conversations. Now watch what happens when I turn to face him square on. See how he shuffles back into the comfort zone? And I break the angle now. And now we observe. 3, 2, 1, and he swings back. Now I try it again. And again. And again.
Start reading and influencing people using the hidden power of nonverbal communication. Gain potent skills and insights through Gilan's corporate talks and masterclasses.
Click here to subscribe.